Assalamu alaikum, namaste, hotep, shalom alaikum, peace. This is Tracy Lene Muhammad, and I wanted a few minutes of your very valuable and precious time to talk to you about motives and the giving and the receiving and how the messages can sometimes get all mixed up. I'm pretty sure you've heard this before, that the more you give, the more you receive. But you've also most likely heard, don't give just to receive. Hey, look at you getting big and pretty, looking just like mama.
So big.
She looks just like her mama. Yep, that's mama's girl. That was a friend. I'm going to keep going. So the difference, we hear sometimes that you give to receive. You don't give to receive, but the more you give, the more you receive. So the messages can get kind of cloudy because you don't know, okay, so am I giving to receive? Should I give? Should I not? Certainly, we each need things in life. So we put out our best so we can get back. So in life, we're taught to put your best foot forward, to be kind so kindness can come back to you. And then we're told, well, don't do things just so you can get it back. Well, that can be very tricky. And what I find is motive. So if you're doing something just so that you can have it done back to you in a specific way, the way you think it should happen, then your motives are off and your ego is leading you. And more than likely, you're going to end up saying what lots of people say, which is, that motive's like, you're going to end up saying what a lot of people say, which is, as much as I do for other people, then when I need something, don't nobody do nothing for me. Well, your motives are wrong. You were doing for them so you could get something done back. It would be a lot different if you were a giver and then you realize that you're never lacking. Let's say you'll give, and then at one day, your bank account is overdrawn and you don't have any food to eat, and you ask someone and they go, no, I don't have it. If your thought process is, as much as I do, ain't nobody giving me, then your motives are wrong. But if your thought process is, well, I guess it's a good day to fast, you'll keep getting. See the difference? The difference is you're giving for the sake of giving, knowing that you will receive, understanding that sometimes you may not receive what you think you should receive, but you're always receiving. The universe is always constantly blessing us. So the giving and the receiving do go together. And the more you give, the more you will receive. You just have to understand that it may not come the way you think it should come, but it comes in the time that you need it. I can bear witness countless times when I have given and then I have seemingly felt like I'm in lack, only to have it just turn around so fast. I'm like, wow, that really happened like that? But my heart is pure. But my heart got pure through trial. That's another thing. You will not have a pure heart without going through something to break you down to the common denominator, whatever it is that keeps coming in your life, so you can deal with it and heal it. You cannot heal it until you feel it. I heard that today. I forget who said it. I was watching something on YouTube because I love to watch inspirational stuff on YouTube. You have to first feel it to heal it. You can't heal it until you deal with it. So in life, when something is coming at you, ask yourself, what is this trying to teach me? When you're giving and giving and giving, if you feel like you're in lack, then you have a lack mindset. You have a poverty mindset, because there is no reason for you, Mr. or Mrs. Amazing Giver, to be in lack. It just doesn't happen. Perhaps you won't have everything you want, but to have nothing, to be sitting around with nothing and saying, oh, every time I do something for people, don't nobody do nothing for me, that is a clear-cut indication that your motives are in the wrong space and you are doing things just to receive. It's almost like you're saying, here, Tracy, here's $10. And then you're standing there going, where my $10 at, Tracy? Because I just gave you $10. Or you turn around to the next person, well, I just gave Tracy $10, so where's my $10? That's not what you do. If you're giving, you give from your heart, you will receive. You receive every single day. Sometimes you are so protected you don't even know it. Like, we'll be driving and there'll be a traffic stop and we'll get all frustrated because we want to get somewhere so fast. But what we don't realize is there's an accident that was coming up the way and you were spared from it. I believe in karma and the reality of energy and my angels and spirit guides and teams protecting me. So I'm trying to listen to them constantly. And I realize that the more I listen to them, the better my life is. I'm a giver. Since a little girl, I've just been a giver. What was lacking in me is learning how to receive. I would give and give, but I didn't know how to receive. So the universe taught me by taking from me things that I normally give so that I would learn how to receive. And now that I've learned the balance between giving and receiving, and I truly do it from my heart, I don't expect anything in return, but I know I will get in return. And what I mean by not expecting is I know that the more good and amazingness I put out, the higher my vibratory level is going. So if I'm way up here on the vibratory level, the stuff that lives up here has to find me. But if I bring myself down here, then the things down here will find me. So giving keeps putting you up and up and up. And when you give, don't give with the notion of, oh, look at me, I just gave. Don't do that. If you are blessed to have and you give, it will come back to you. And don't take it as you're better than someone, so you have to give to the little peasant people. Don't do it. I'm not saying that you do, but sometimes our egos can get ahead of us. So we give to receive and we receive to give. It's a back and forth. And we're not doing it from the motive of, look at what I've done. How come this happened to me? Well, life can find us in some auspicious places and deal us some blows. But it's how you deal with the blow that determines the outcome, not the blow. I know that's a hard one. And when I finally got it, that it was how I dealt with the blow that determines the outcome and not the blow, my God, things have just been amazing. Well, I've taken up about 7 minutes of your very valuable and precious time, and I don't think for a second that I'm giving you something that you don't already know. Sometimes we need gentle reminders. Sometimes we just like to be lifted up, and I hope that I am one that is lifting you up. Have an amazing day. Assalamu alaikum, namaste, hotep, shalom alaikum. Peace out to Brooklyn and everywhere else.